Hello, and welcome back to McDonald Studios. We're going to do something kind of fun today, but I'm going to start this off by saying I'm going to be using these pigments today in a way that they are not, absolutely not meant to be used. But I'm curious to see what they'll do, so that's why I'm doing this. What I'm going to do, these are the Resin Art Luster Pigments from colorart.com that I totally am in love with. And I've got a little picture. I'll get a close-up of this so you see what colors I'm using. But normally, there's not just mica in these. There's all kinds of magical, secret, proprietary things that they put in this at colorart.com. And normally, because of that, I would take, say if I was using the surf stuff, I would put a little bit in a cup, add a little bit of rubbing alcohol to it, mix it up so that all of everything that's in here gets broken down and is ready to go, and then I pour that into my resin. That's how you prepare this stuff here for resin pouring. What I'm going to do today, because I'm curious, I'm going to cover my entire canvas here with white resin only, and then I'm going to spoon on in a line these colors in dry form and kind of maybe move the resin a little bit just to see if they bleed or what they do. It's the only reason I'm doing this. And it's an experiment. I've never done it before. So, as I've said a lot of times in my videos, this is going to be really brilliant or funny. Really funny. Maybe not even funny. It could be tragic. We don't know. So I'm going to go mix my resin and we will get started. Okay, so here we are after the curing process. This is, I have to say, this was one of the funnest test boards I've done in a really long time. It's also one of the biggest I've ever done. But I really wanted to get a feel for what I could put it through and how far I could stretch it and how far I could push it. And I got, I got some good intel on using dry pigment, or at least this particular dry pigment, on wet resin. Let me see if I can find some of the really cool. Oh, I'll show you my favorite spot in a second, but look at this. That was the little speckles, or the little bit that I put down at the very end and let it sit for a minute and then just blew straight down on it, and that's what it did. My favorite though is this area in here, because that, the darker, the browner part, okay, yeah, come on by, street sweeper. Woohoo! Thank you for cleaning the streets at this very moment. Okay, so let's try this again. This part right here, you can see the brown in here because that's where I used the sangria, and it started to brown out right away because there is a wine brown color in that sangria, get it? So when it did that, I wanted to brighten it up a little bit. So the other purple that I had used over here, I just put some dry speckles down in here and then just barely heated it, and look at that. So pretty. Some other cool spots. Well, I don't want to take up too much time because I have a little surprise. Once I got kind of the handle of what I was trying to do, I put this away to cure, and I grabbed a smaller canvas and did an actual pour, and I used that technique. I'm going to show that to you right now, and then I'm going to show you the finished product. It's cool. Check it out. Turn out actually quite well. I love this one. Let's get under here a little bit so we can really take a look at it. That's where I did the sprinkling, and I like it. I like the kind of visual texture it gives. Yeah, I'm digging this little guy. Actually, this is kind of the same deal I'm gonna do on my next big one, so stay tuned for that. I can't wait to do this again, and like I said, just throws a little texture in there so you've got something else going on, and I like it. Thank you so much for hanging in with me this week. I was running a little late, but I'm gonna get on another one. Oh, I can't wait to do this again.